Alright, chat room. Alright, chat room. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. This time, technically, part 1 again. Hopefully my face cam works. We did a test run of Supernova, because we're playing it on Supernova now. Like I said we were going to do. We did a test run, and I basically figured out how I want to play it. It isn't probably the best way to play it, but it's the way I want to play on Supernova, so that's what we're going to do. So welcome back to the Outer Worlds. The second time we played this game. The first time was because it just came out the day I played it, and I wanted to play it. So now we're going to try it on Supernova, because I do want to play hardcore, which is just New Vegas is hardcore. We've seen this, but I'll be quiet for it.
Owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon Colony.
Found drifting. Oh, so they do know where it is. I didn't know that they knew where it is. Also, it's 2300 apparently. I didn't remember that either. Just you two chat.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Game looks even prettier on my new monitor. Not that it's necessarily needs to be pretty. I think this is what I did last time when I was doing my test run. I think it's just a good idea. Like, it's not the best, I'm sure. Like, literally, theoretically, you want one of these to be higher, but I don't care about being perfect. I just want to play the way I want to play.
You could make a vicar
dialogue and range. And what did I go with? Persuade +1? Was it engineering +1? Dodge +1? I actually don't remember what I took with my +1, but I think it was like... What does determination +1 even do? Wait, does it literally just mean 1 determination? So like you only get like to 13 determination? That's hilarious. That's trash. That's really bad, actually. They're all really bad, really. Now that I think about it, corrosive damage down is basically the best one. Plasma damage down. Persuade +1 is nothing. Like, it's only +1.
I bet
Honestly, I think this isn't what I took last time, but I'll take janitor. Right, our character. We have to make a I liked my character I made last time, which sucks. Okay, we won't spend much time on this. I never usually do. Didn't change much. I do want to change the hair. None. We'll use Babe's name because I'm unoriginal. 4 minutes in character creation. Easy clap. Not
Looks
even
to
that.
be your lucky day, my friend.
And we look okay.
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
I'm not playing at an angle, by the way, so I don't have any way of actually checking if my face cam is in a good spot. It shouldn't be in the worst spot ever. Like, I think it's been in worse places. So, I can also put it in front of me now, so that's good to know in the future.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after
How will they not actually know the exact year?
Quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
You too, Wells. I like to finish this character. I was also skeptical, like most people, a little bit about his genuine intentions when I first played the game. But I think we all like us some Phineas Wells by now. I never tried just selling him out either. I don't think we'll do it in this Let's Play, but I think when I do like a Twitch only Let's Play, I'll just sell him out one day. I'll go straight evil and just sell him out, and then try to like, destroy the colony. I'm sure you can destroy the colony, to be honest. Although I guess you could maybe take it over as a dictator and maybe make it better, but like because you're a dictator, you're evil. There's probably quite a few options. I'm just not aware of any of them except for the one that I did in my first Let's Play.
Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh,
which we'll talk about what happened after that Let's Play,
his name
after this cutscene.
And he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Oh, we broke atmosphere. Was this ODST? The skip whole day, I'm like 10 seconds from playing game. I'm pretty sure I can wait.
Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Alright, chat, so after the last... No,
better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Anywho, I think I can talk now. After that Let's Play, I ended up getting to level 27, or 29. I couldn't quite get to 30. I still can play on that account, I have it. Or, I say account, it's more like a character. But yeah, I can still play on that if I want. I'm pretty sure I got caught, I don't really care. There's no, like, dictation. You don't have to not get caught. But I got to level 29 on that character, and then couldn't go any further.
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
I wonder if you can still, like, lessen your fall here. Oh yeah, I definitely did. You usually take more damage than that, I think usually. I'm not going to use my medical inhaler, because like, it'll naturally regenerate as I'm in conversation. But basically, I did every quest I could on that other account. Like, I mean, I'm literally serious. I could everything I could find that it wasn't botched, because I was like playing wasn't playing for that faction, or every planet I visit. I talked to like every NPC, and I still couldn't find any more quests. So I'm guessing I basically ran out.
Now try the rest. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Spacer's Choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here. Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo.
Oh, I do, Dal.
Not counting the
I don't
bullet
think I do,
inside.
to be honest.
Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
Spacer's Choice.
Yes, nailed it that time.
Right, time to rob him blind of his, like, tiny little food and supplies. Hopefully this isn't stealing. Doesn't ever look like it is. I think I need these mag picks for the thing outside. I haven't played anything today, by the way, chat. This is my first game of anything, which isn't usually an excuse in the Outer Worlds. But,
What just happened?
it is nice to have at least played something here today, to, like, not... Oh, no meat, just hides. See how bad combat really is going to be. Your headshots. I don't think I have any bonus to headshots yet, though. I think that's a thing in this game, isn't it? You don't get them right away. You have to like have a perk, or at least a certain skill in weapons. I think it is. Never mind. It's not a perk. It's like a skill. I'm leaving tutorials on in case I missed anything the first time I played the game. That's all. Because I actually never used my companion's abilities, which companions aren't that great in Encore, of course. Well, depending, of course, but... So theoretically, that's the worst time ever to, you know, adopt to using them, but we're gonna try. Let's just get through this first area, slowly. Probably equip the melee weapon in case I want to use it. Scroll through a bunch of these so I can, like, get rid of tutorials. I don't need to look at the tutorials really that badly. Character, reputation. There. Reminds me of clearing your Pip-Boy the first time you ever play fucking Fallout. Gotta go through all the tutorials. I can turn the tutorials off, but... I only left them on in case I did forget something. That's all. They're not that annoying, you can skip through them pretty quickly.
Huh? Come out and play!
I wonder if he'll come after me. Let my TTD come back. Oh no. Reminds me of Assassin's Creed. Oh no, I'm here. Oh no, I'm over here. Oh no, what's going on?
Scared?
Yes, I am. Like, you're scared? I never heard them say that voice line before. I don't think I have the block skill. I don't actually ever use melee either. I don't plan on using it either. This Let's Play, by the way. So, there's another one around here, is there not? I could have swore there's always another one, right? No? Wait. I thought I was gonna break my legs there. That's my shit. I know that's a bad thing. I don't think you can even fix that. I don't know. Maybe there is like a forgiveness at the beginning. If you break it right at the beginning, it's forgiven.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that runway.
Landing violators.
Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Of course I am. I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense.
Trusted brand in personal defense.
You know.
They're really not, though.
Need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. You think? Most marauders can't even talk. But criminals do attract other criminals by their own nature. You know what?
That's a true point.
You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that shit.
I love this
and
voice line.
file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
That's the best line in the game, probably. Top 10 at least. Gonna be fucking laminated. At least want to hit all these guys once, right? So I get XP.
Out of ammo! Waste of company ammo.
I just earned a
What a
fine
waste
bonus.
of company ammo. You earned a bonus. Killed some marauders, dude. It's not the end of the world. They really give bonuses for killing marauders. You should be the richest man in the colony in this game, literally. Let's go inside the ship quickly. Loot the shit out of it and tell Ada her buddy's
Please
dead.
be informed that this vessel... Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors.
Sure.
Please return any misappropriated jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties if you are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable
sorry, Ada.
of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you best of luck in your search for a power regulator? Try to stay alive this time.
Cougars. I was in the middle of lockpicking, and you get the AR for this, that's why.
I suppose
not...
everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
It really does belong to me now. Don't think I can open any of the cabins, right? I can't. I could respect, but it's probably not
worth powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
You'd think. Oh wait, there's probably food up here. I'll grab a little bit of food. I mean, it's worth because none of this is pick upable. I don't think. It's just generic food. If I can stop pick-upping, that'd be pretty cool.
These are the crew's
All
quarters.
these are sealed.
Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me. Due
Okay.
to catastrophic
Don't sound too
power
sad.
failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Okay, I know. I figured. Can I just play the game, please? I forgot I wasn't tagging, and I went to go like put everything up by one. I know all this. I just want health, right? Can't tinker yet, right? Because I haven't been enough engineering. I could have took engineering right away. That probably would have been smart, really, chat. I wouldn't have. No, get rid of this. Pistol. Then whatever a full health saber is. Saber. What's that symbol mean again? Pristine or something like that? I forget. Bleed. But all of them have bleed, right? Stagger, bleed. Okay, yeah. And then the shotgun. Can I repair the shotgun? I remember the weapons, or a bunch of them are broken. I'll need 3 more parts, right? Okay. Well, we'll look into that as I go. I don't know where any more weapon parts are. Off by like heart.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Alright, dude, take care. You have good luck with that. Let's head over to Saltuna Town, buddy. I don't know what do you call that fucking place. Edgewater. There's enemies on the way, too. I should remember that. Let's take a look at us, chat. We look great, don't we? Look at us. We're pretty. We look old, actually. I think we're only like 20, but we look old with that hair. I don't know if I hate that hair yet. It's the beginning of the Let's Play. Nothing's permanent. Oh, shit. I didn't expect to get insta-pushed by him. I should be able to beat him, no problem. Okay, Zach, you have good FPS skill. Can you not miss those obvious shots? I accidentally, like, overstrafed, so I didn't actually hit him. What's up here? Probably shouldn't go up here, right? It's probably just a really stupid idea, isn't it? Chat, if we die right now, I have to go back pretty far, so it's kind of annoying. Well, never mind, it's just a better way to look at the area. There's probably nothing too dangerous around here. It is in the babying you part of the game. So, in the very first time we played this was like a little bit ago, I had this, basically the same character we have right now, by the way. The character, like, look-wise might have been a little different, because I didn't make it perfect. I adjusted things on that character a little bit, just a little. Not much, but a little. I think you can actually respec your character later. So maybe I'll spend a little more time making her not look so generic. Also, I didn't realize that was stealing, but nobody's here, so it doesn't really matter. Or just sell these for money at some point. So I can raise my lockpick. Not sure if I can or not. I'm gonna skim through these. I feel like I missed one. Barrel invoice. I'm not sure what that did. But I got an invoice for burying things, I guess. I don't know. Can I raise my lockpick? It'd be under mind attributes. Correct, chat? That's how they work at this game, right? They're slightly different than normal. I wish it would just tell you what it raises, but it does say, hey, body attributes or mind attributes or sugary water drink. I don't think I have anything that makes to increase my mind attributes yet. Personality, carbohydrates, meat, alcohol, pick me up pill. Pet pills. So they have less cooldowns. Really? Interesting. But I can come back for this one day. It's really not the end of the world. I actually never checked this building either, so let's go in and get it out of water.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
I agree. I'll talk to the sick residents. I can't remember if there's a quest for them. Or I could get my hairstyle changed already. Probably cost me like 100 bits, right? I only have 23. Lol. Never mind. I don't know what it costs. It could be 10, could be 100, could be 5,000. I don't fucking know. So, let's go pick up... Wait, what the fuck? Didn't expect to find all this back here. Anywho. Let's go get the quest that we actually have to do from the main person. And then from there we'll worry about actually doing things. Because we need to level up. Doing this all level 2 is the best idea. We tried it on our like temporary one. We only failed once, but I don't feel like doing it on level 2. We'll do a couple quests. We have enough time. We don't get tired that quickly at the beginning of the game.
The grease monkey. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Papa,
We do.
I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies.
Huh.
I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
So we're not instantly going to go running after doing the main quest, because I want to level up a little before I actually do that. Because again, like on our test run, I could still probably do it with the right build, but I kind of just feel like playing. So can now join the party. It always implies you could like dismiss them. What's up, Cameron? Yeah, you can talk to me in a minute. I just want the logs. What? Where'd she go?
Can we chat?
Holy shit, she just appeared out of nowhere. Are you kidding me?
You just want to get out of here.
Fucking what?
And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well.
Oh, my
We're
face
one
cam
big
just died
Spacer's Choice
instantly. That's
family,
great.
but every family's got the one the rest whisper about.
I'll fix it in a minute now.
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
All right.
Thanks, man. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Sure. I'm thirsty and need a drink? I'm barely thirsty, game. I'm like 2% thirsty. Can you calm your shit, game? Hardcore. Vicar Max, over here, right.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
I'm not trying to pull up my gun. Why are they back to the
Yes,
same?
what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Really, my intelligence isn't high enough for that? My intelligence of 1. Although, wait, no, first option. I swear to God, my intelligence should definitely be high enough for that, unless it's being debuffed by something. It might be being debuffed.
Assuming your goal
whatever, what do you
is to
advise?
save as many
Don't need
as
my
possible,
intelligence check there.
then
just
you should
whatever.
bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, it's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Buck. Thank you.
Okay, we don't need to hear about it.
If you
I'll look
retrieve
for it.
You can always find
We've heard
me
it before.
here.
4. Emerald Vale of Terra 3. Oh, let's go outside for the first time and start doing side quests. Side quest time. Walk champ. Yeah, Cameron, if you want to play some Overwatch soon, I might play some. Not sure, but likely. Just felt like getting this over with and like playing it. Been wanting to start hardcore on this game for a while, so. Let's go see this guy. This guy gives you a good quest.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
Oh.
I love the wind here.
Do you, Pavardi? I love the view.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure... The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about.
Fucking burping,
Firing
dude.
at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come... I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Alright. Let's do that. No, wrong quest, Zach, you fucking bot. Literal robot. Just like he wants me to kill. Alright, let's see here. Bro. Pick that up. Clearly spamming X over top of something. You'd think it'd pick it up. I think what happens is because I missed. So it equips the weapon, and then when I'm equipping something, I can't pick something up. That's what's happening. You can't pick something up while equipping. It's really weird that it works like that, but it does. Check all these bins for sellable things. What's my weight like? Oh, 44, never mind, we're fine. I should probably put better armor on, right? If I have any. Yeah, look at us go now. We're all ugly and we in mining gear. My mining gear was in like 240p there for a second. That was weird.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to. Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Okay, nerd.
Hebsta Shirley. I make a point to watch it.
Whatever that means.
Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
I mean, Party's adorable, but still. What a nerd, dude. What a fucking nerd. LOL. We'll go loot this area and then go back to him and get the reward. Then I get like a weapon for doing this, so it's actually worth doing. Okay, dude. Really? Do I have to crouch through this? I have to crouch through this area just to get to this bin? I got a plasma rifle out of it. Never mind, that's not bad actually, this game. This early in the game. Pick up all these food, some extra bullets. Oh wait, the fridge. Nothing's in the fridge. Pfft, relatable. Feels bad, man. I could kill it now. It's weak spots right there. Anyways, back to the guy. I wonder if you like run sideways, if you would go faster, or if you just kept like doing dodges. Mouse and keyboard would be easier for that, because you have to like 180 to do it.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical.
Nice ear you got there.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around.
Defense gives me dodge. I want dodge. Well, soon. I don't need it now. Why is Dodge Master? What a weird thing to invest in. If you invest all the way into Dodge, you'd have, after dodging, your next weak spot hit will be within 5 seconds has a 50% chance to ignore armor. What a random thing to get. It's not a bad thing to get, it's just super random. Let's go get our special weapon. It's a baton, chat. Spoiler alert, smile. I'm still not used to my new monitor. It's way out of position. Don't baby rage me over spoilers. Don't baby rage. Loading times?
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
You're not a big drinker, are you?
The part that said we ain't making our quotas.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
What, the baton? Yeah, I'll get it when I return to Ludwig. It's just a stun baton. It counters robots. It's really good, actually. It's good till like mid-game, to be honest. I used that thing for like 5 episodes last time I had it. Oh, no. Nah, I don't know. I'm not moving my face cam. It's a pain in the ass. If I ever made a video like about my room, then that would be different. Then yeah, I'd do that. It would definitely have to be in like a room tour video. When I get my replacement phone and I can actually edit stuff, then that's definitely what I'll do. I'll do one. I guess why not, right?
Hey, Miss Parvati.
Really no reason not
For a
to.
visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
Let's pick up this quest.
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by him. Ain't safe out
I guess
here.
that's fair.
You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money
That's terrible.
means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
I didn't need to actually, like, go back right now. I just wanted to grab that quest. We'll play for a few more minutes here, chat, before we end the first episode. Is this stealing? Okay, I'll steal later then. Didn't want to break my legs.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the hand of the law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project.
Boogers, we got one of them to pay, and we're all set on going to do that quest. Let's go get some more conversations done and get some more money from these civilians. Forgot I didn't hate any mana picks yet. It's the last thing I'll do. I'll finish this other quest quick. I think I'll jump on Overwatch with Cameron until Babe gets home. A couple of games, probably. I think that'll be the plan. Gotta equip that quest. Not equipped yet.
Something got you down?
Nothing.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
I thought you were talking to me. I was about to shoot him in the head.
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness... No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death. Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. Not a bad idea, but I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. Much obliged.
I know how to pass this. We just do this. Pause and read that if you want, chat. Or YouTube as well, etc., etc. None of these are lootable, are they? Trying to steal quietly so he doesn't catch me. Stealing's actually really easy in this game, but...
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Poggers, okay. Anywho, lost like what, 2 people left? Phyllis, Martin Abernathy.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
I don't remember if I can actually convince him right away. Let's find out.
Oh,
a few
sweet
minutes.
merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile. There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear
I forgot
in
I'm
me?
wearing... I want to change outfits.
Well,
I
you
keep
tell
forgetting I'm
Mr.
wearing
Thompson
this.
I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old... You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms.
He's
Holcomb.
so generous.
My affliction's bound to be contagious.
Well, he looks like 40 years old.
Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work, that's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you. You oblige me with...
I'll do it. He gets happy, and then this girl tells me...
Excuse
me to work for her instead.
I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of That's all I can ask of you.
So... And Phyllis. Let's go get Phyllis quickly, and then I have to go to the bathroom and end the episode. So this is the last thing I do right now. Let's go to talk to Phyllis. About off-screen play. I don't know how much I'm going to do. It won't be that much. I want to play side quests way more. But this is like one of the more boring ones, and this is one of the ones I would have did off-screen if it wasn't for the fact that we're just trying to level up. I will go through what quests I do off-screen. I won't do many. Like, I'm talking, like, sometimes when I'm talking to Babe, I'll do a couple.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick,
Oh, I have to pee so
I'm
bad,
busy.
exactly, actually.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Alright, so I have to use the bathroom. That's why I didn't talk to her anymore. I'll be back with Overwatch stuff later. And I'll see you guys for part 2 of this, where we'll continue the side quests and try to get to like level 5 or something before we do the geothermal plant. Geothermal.